weather outside is not that cold, and if you take my hand, I'll walk with you to Georgia.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Country with Celine. I'm your host, Celine Chamarki, alongside my guest today, Derek Austin. Derek, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Long time since we last chatted. I think it was we did a live, and then we had an actual interview too. So it's been a minute, but I saw you in Nashville, so that wasn't too long ago.
Yeah, it was good to see you.
Yes, it was fun. Did you end up going to CMA Fest, like the actual concert?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. I mean, there's so many different concerts that go on that week, so I kind of try to hit as many as I could. There's free ones, and then there's the stadium ones at night, so kind of bounced around.
It was super busy, but the stadium ones were absolutely crazy. Kojo was unreal. I don't know if you were there for that one. He's so good.
Yeah.
So talented.
He gives a great speech.
It was so nice. It's so cool. Like, felt so surreal to hear that live, because I've only ever heard that on TikTok or like somewhere where it was going viral, but never actually be in the audience when he says that. And wow, yeah, it was really good. How about Hardy? I just quickly, thoughts on Hardy's performance, because I remember me and Ty, because I was there with Tyler, we were like looking around and Hardy was on stage, and as soon as he started, you just noticed everybody leave. Did you see that? Or maybe because our seats were high, everybody left. From the seats where we were.
I guess I didn't really notice that where I was.
Yeah, it was crazy. But he's so good. Like I don't know how those people left. I love Hardy. I would stay there forever to listen to him sing.
Yeah,
but it's
I get it.
It was different, right?
Right. I think that's country music now is like more things for more people. So for Hardy, he's leaning into his rock thing. I think guys that grew up on rock really love him. Obviously, some girls really love him too. But like, he's got this core fan base that's, if you love George Strait, maybe you don't love Hardy. It's kind of like, I love though that the genre is allowing it to go in that direction. That there's more freedom now with streaming and stuff for artists to just really be who you are and lean into it. And like, just because everybody doesn't love you, you're going to have rabid fans that love you more because you're not pandering to everybody. So that's kind of I'll get off my soapbox now, but
No, I appreciate it. Actually, one more thing before I dive into more about you. I have to talk about this. Morgan Wallen, his hair. Are we for the buzz cut? Or are you for the mullet? Should he bring back the mullet?
I love that he did it. I love that like everybody wanted him to keep his hair and he shaved it off. Sure, he can bring the mullet back. That's cool. Like I feel like he kind of ushered in that trend a little bit, but like, I love the rebel side of like, yeah, shave it off. It's fun. It'll grow back its hair.
Would you ever grow out a mullet?
I got a little,
okay, that's like nothing compared to Morgan Wallen's though.
No, I don't know that I could do them all. My hair doesn't really curl like that. Like, it's kind of straight.
Okay. So you could buzz it off though.
Yeah, I could buzz it off. Yeah. It was just.
Yeah, you should do that one day. Give your fans a real scare.
Donate my hair to charity.
I mean, you could. That would be lovely. But anyways, let's put that aside. So last time we chatted, we were talking about, I believe it was your song 4-Wheel Drive. Now you have a new song that's out, but let's talk about your new management that you just signed with Why and How. So explain how you decided to kind of go with the new management. Why? What was your thought process in that?
So with the new management, I had been with JRM and that team since I started my publishing deal for 4 years. I finished out that 4-year agreement with them. And so we were kind of at a crossroads trying to figure out where to go. And so it just made sense. Why and How reached out to me and they really wanted to work with me. Haley is incredible. And she basically just said she'd love to have a meeting at some point. And so after talking with them, it just made sense. They have other acts like Whiskey Myers, they have Chase Rice, they have Daniel Bradbury, and the list goes on, Tyler Braden, and they're just crushing it right now. And the culture over there is what really was intriguing to me. And I think a lot of management teams in town also see that in them, and they're trying to, hey, what are you guys doing over there? That like they're trying to kind of figure out the culture over there to try to, maybe emulate that. And I think that that's a great characteristic to have. And so when I seen just the way that they are, Bruce Kalmick is the owner of the company, and just it's a family. They do everything together. They're constantly hanging out, and they get stuff done. So that was kind of what went into it for me. It was just, man, it felt like a season that I needed to transition, and they had the same vision. Our visions kind of aligned as far as chasing what we're working on. So.
Oh, well, awesome. Well, I'm happy and I'm excited for you, Derek. That's really exciting news.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm excited to see where it goes.
Yeah, no, for sure. And that makes a lot of sense because I saw you were posting stuff with Danielle Bradbury and I was so confused. I'm like, how is he going on tour with this girl? But that makes sense now to me. So how was that? That seemed pretty cool though. Like how long were you like on the road with them for? Like a couple shows?
Yeah. So just to backtrack, her manager is my manager. So we had the same, Allie Petco. So they basically just were like, hey, we're going on the road. We're going to do this run, Columbus, Illinois, Green Bay. It's, I think it was like a 3 or 4 day run. And they had room on the bus for one extra person. So it just made sense to go out there and help out, kind of hang out.
Fair enough.
See the backstage side of it. So we did bus call at midnight in a Target parking lot and just loaded everything up and hit the road. Woke up the next morning in Columbus. So
that's pretty cool though. That's really cool. And since you were saying you got to see like the behind the scenes sort of thing, what's something that you love from that and what's something that you don't like?
Oh man, I loved seeing like the fans. I've known this just growing up in the Midwest, but like the fans up there are starved for big shows. They just don't have a lot of people running through up there. So it was wild seeing like Jordan. I've known of Jordan and I've listened to his songs a lot. I really love a couple of his songs, but seeing him like play when he played Green Bay, I think there was like 10,000 or 12,000 people in that arena. And the energy was just like, you could tell it was his first headlining show that was his own tour, arena tour, right? Like essentially. And it was like watching a star explode, like not star in the Hollywood sense, but like the energy was just, you could tell that like he's leveling to the next level. And it's fun being a fan on the front end of that. Sometimes I'll get like my mom will call me and she'll be like, hey, like this is not to throw her under the bus, but she'll be like, I found this new band, Zach Brown band. I love blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, Mom, Chicken Fried was like 12 years ago. But so I love being like on the front end of when somebody truly is exploding. It's so fun to just cheer them on. I don't care who you are. Like I love seeing that there's an energy the crowd gives back to you that's just so badass. And so it was insane. It really was. I think that was probably the coolest part, was seeing him play in Green Bay. I would say the part that I didn't like was the bus ride was pretty rough. We were in a really tall bus, and I was sleeping on the top bunk, and the driver was just like all over the road. And they had those roads up there, the concrete, they kind of have like these patches of like, you can feel every patch of concrete. And he was going in and out of road construction and he was driving really fast. So it was brutal.
You really got, it felt like a roller coaster at that point.
Yeah, it was just like close your eyes and hope for the best. Hope you don't go off a bridge or something.
Yeah, let's not do that. But it's also scary too. Like I've always thought about it when you're on, like when you're at the top bunk or even the middle. What happens if they make a sharp turn? Like, can't you fall out? Because it's just that curtain that's like closed. It's not like there's a bar or anything there.
Yes, you can definitely fall out.
Yeah, like even if you sleep very aggressively, like just imagine just falling all the way to the ground. I've always thought about
Yeah,
that. Don't know why.
just don't fall out, I guess.
Just don't. But okay, so as you were saying, like watching Jordan Davis take the stage and sing in front of that many people, that's what you want to do at the end of the day. You want to be on the other end of that, and you want to be the one that's up on stage singing to a bunch of people. So I want to know, are you going to be going on, like starting off small? Are you going to be going around to like any venues, performing, coming up anytime soon, or what's going on with that? Oh, I see a smirk. I see a
Yeah,
smirk.
I we are. I can't say
Okay.
yeah
Well, at least
what
I pulled
exactly
that
it is,
out of
but
you.
stay tuned.
Okay. That's
That's all
exciting.
I'm going to say. So, but no,
Okay.
I'm excited. It's been a season building for us to get to this level, and so it's finally time to go out and start doing stuff. So,
That's so exciting. Okay, so
um,
you can't tell me any detail, that's fine. But when are you going to be sharing the news? Can you say roughly when the news is going to come out? Like in a
I can't.
month, nothing?
I
Got
can't.
nothing?
No, I
Okay,
can't.
fine, fine,
Just
fine.
stay tuned. I will, if you keep your eye on my socials,
Okay,
you'll hear it soon enough.
okay.
I
Fans,
will
keep.
text you personally
Okay.
before I announce it. How about that?
Okay, I like that. Please, let's do that. And in Canada, there's always Canada. You guys can make your way up here. Just throwing that out there because nobody
I would
comes
love to.
up here.
I would love to. I know doing a Canadian run
Is it difficult? I feel
it's
like
a
it's
jaunt. It's just so big. Like I haven't ever done it, but I've driven across Montana and I know what that takes. And Canada's only worse. So it's
yeah,
it's a commitment. And when guys do it, it's like weeks at a time. So
that's fair.
uh,
You have a
I would love to do it though. Being from up there in Minnesota, like I feel like I would feel right at home. So
yep,
maybe
exactly.
catch a couple hockey games.
Yes, yes. You come watch the Toronto Maple Leafs, or maybe I should say the Vancouver Canucks. You should come up here and watch a game. You were at the Preds game though. Did they end up winning that game? You're at the home opener.
Yeah, we won.
That's
We
good.
definitely. I feel like it would have been a letdown if we lost. We played Seattle,
Oh, you
so
guys played Seattle?
yeah,
Well, that's good that you guys won that game. That's good.
yeah, it was fun. It was a great home opener, and it was sold out. It was full. So
The atmosphere in Bridgestone Arena during like a Preds game is so cool. Like
it really is,
it's
especially.
really
Sorry,
no, go on. I was just gonna say it's really energetic.
it really is. Yeah, especially if they make it to the playoffs.
Oh, I could
Playoff games
imagine.
are.
I remember years ago, you guys blocked down Broadway, and I think Keith Urban was playing
Yeah,
at the. Yeah, that's. Imagine that. I wish that happened here, but the Leafs are never going to see that for a long time. So
I still remember the year that they made it to the playoffs. I want to say it was 2017, maybe.
I think you're
Um,
right.
Something like that. So it was Luke Combs was blowing up with hurricane. So it might have been 16, but I think it was 17 or 18. But Luke Combs played Broadway. They blocked off Broadway. Um, there was like, I think they said there was 300,000 people on Broadway, and it was the week leading up to CMA Fest. So it
Oh
was
my.
like the Preds were playing on a Thursday night playoff games in like 3 nights in a row they played, I think, in the Bridgestone. Meanwhile, out on Broadway, there was all these concerts going on. The stadium was going. It was insanity. I've never seen so many people in Nashville.
That is a lot of people. I don't think I could handle that. And it's so
Yeah,
condensed too because Broadway's not big. It's small. So
Yeah, it
like
was packed
yeah,
wall
that's
to wall. Yeah, they had the road shut down, and it was just the whole way. I remember seeing Alan Jackson. I got stuck trying to see Alan Jackson. Like, just I couldn't move, like
wild.
forward or backward from people for like probably 20 minutes.
Hey, well, that's something to experience, though. See, it's something you're never gonna forget.
Definitely.
And now a new single that you just released. Let's go back
Yeah.
to you. I love how we keep getting so off topic. Summer Was You. You just released that not too long ago. So take me through that song. And is there more songs on the horizon?
There
Yes.
are.
Okay.
Summer Was You. Yeah, that we just dropped that. That was a song that we wrote in December of last year with Brett Tyler and Kelly Archer. Big fan of both of them. And Brett has some Morgan Wallen stuff. Kelly's got Travis Denning stuff. And together they wrote Wild as Her. They wrote it with Morgan Wallen, I guess. And then Corey Kent took that. But so Brett brought that idea in, and I loved it. It was just like cool. Brett's a Minnesota guy, so we kind of talked Minnesota stuff, and but that was his idea, and we just kind of ran with it. Kelly and I loved it, and so we kind of wrote it. As soon as we got it done, we didn't really have a demo of it, but we knew that we loved it. We just had an acoustic work tape, and sat on it for a while, and then this summer we were like, man, we got to drop that. So then we kind of were going through the stuff with the new management, trying to figure out when to drop it, and we finally were just like, all right, let's go. So it made sense to the debate was, do we drop it during the summer? But we're like, well, it's not a summery song. Just because summer's in the title, it's not a summery song, right? It's kind of a little melancholy.
When you guys dropped it was the good time. Like it wouldn't have been for like the summer, more so after the summer.
Just kind of after summer and summer. And then my buddies were like, you have to drop it now because it's Summer Was You. It's not Summer Is You.
Yeah.
So
fair. It's a valid point.
Yeah.
And now what else is in the works though? Can we chat about that? I feel like I can't chat about so much now.
We can chat about whatever you want to chat about. I just can't tell you everything. But
okay, that's fair.
Yeah. So next question. No, I'm just kidding. So other songs, I've got a couple songs that I'm really excited about, and I need to start like teasing them on TikTok and Instagram reels and stuff just to gauge people's interest in them. But I've got like probably 5 songs that I really love that we're working on. So it's
okay. Can you like sad song, happy song? Like what are they?
So one of them is called Check. I wrote it with my buddy Nick Walsh.
Like check, like as in a check or like a check? Like a check mark.
Like check.
Like a check mark. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. But you'll have to hear it because it kind of plays on everything. But it's kind of a grown up life song, and it's like it's a little bit just like living your life, like a little bit like live like you're dying, I guess. So it's just kind of a, did this check, do that check. And the hook is when they put me in a box, I don't want to have a single one left to check, is the way the chorus ends. So
I want to hear this. Yeah. And are these songs mastered or not yet? Are they like ready to go?
Some of them are, some of them aren't. Yeah.
Is this one mastered or not yet?
This one's not. No.
Okay.
But I mean, I'll probably tease it acoustic because it's kind of acoustic-y. It just goes over well when I play it live. So that one I'm really excited about. I've got a song called I Miss My Ex that I really love, that I've been playing out live, and people love that one. It's like a rowdy song. It's not what you think.
Yeah, I didn't think it was what I did not think that it was like that anyways.
It's not anything what you think. Like the hook is like got this twist on it. I wrote that with Ben Williams, and he's great. He writes a lot of Meg Maroney stuff, and So that one I'm really excited about. That one's going to be, I'm trying to build like more fun stuff, party stuff, just for a live setting. Uh, it's harder to get, so, I wouldn't say it's easy to write breakup songs and then go viral, but it's easier.
Yeah.
Everybody's in their feels and stuff, but uh, for our live show, I really need to have like up tempo energy. So we're kind of trying to run both. Obviously, you don't want to just have all party songs or all breakup songs. So we're
You gotta
working
find
on
the
both.
balance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I've got another one that's called These Nights that
That sounds like a summer song. Is this like a summer song?
it's not.
No. Okay.
No, it's my craziest production wise. It's like this, it's like a rock song kind of, and it's fast, it's fun, it's basically kind of about me and my friends in Nashville and like just the nights that we're living here, and um so that one's going to be, that's probably going to be my favorite one that we release. Maybe it's hard for me to pick my favorite, but I think people are really going to love that one, and it's going to be a statement song for me as far as the direction I want to go with my sonically with my sound. It's just different than what everybody else is doing right now. So that was going to be,
Okay. I'm excited to hear that one. I mean, I feel like
yeah.
after this, you should just send me the song if you want. I would love to
You want me to?
hear.
Oh, you want me to send you the masters so you can leak them?
And no, I would never, Derek. Come
Okay.
on. If you want to send them, I mean, I'll love to listen. But
I would,
if,
yeah. It's funny. I was playing a festival last week down in, I'm not gonna say where. I was playing a festival somewhere, and
okay.
somebody in the crowd was like, came up to the fence and was like, asked security if they could talk to me. So that security came and got me, and they were asking about one of my songs and if I would send it to them. And I was like, ooh, I don't know. Like, I'll play it for you live, but you're
That's
different
fair.
because we're friends. So I'll send some stuff to you.
Thank you. I mean, I feel like we have that relationship where you can trust me. I'm not a fan like that. So,
Definitely. Yeah, you're definitely not a fan. So,
I mean, I'm a fan of you because you're
oh,
talented, but like, yeah, not like that sort of fan. You feel?
yeah, no, I got you. 100%.
Okay. But I'm really excited to see everything that comes your way in the near future. I'm really excited to hear when you're going to be going on this tour. That's super exciting, and everything that you got planned. Oh, quickly, one more thing before I let you go, because I know you're a football fan. Did you know that Taylor Swift made Travis Kelce famous?
I feel like this is a trap. I've seen the videos of the girl telling their like significant others this and then just watching them come unglued.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna comment. Like
Okay.
I'll just tell you this: for the last like 3 years, I've had Travis Kelce in my starting lineup in fantasy,
Okay.
and I definitely knew that he was one, if not the best tight end in the game. So I'm not
Okay.
sure. I'm not sure. I Yeah, I'm not. That's all I'm gonna say.
I had
So
to ask. I'm like, I know you love football. I'm like, I have to just screw around with him right now and say that.
I will say she definitely like made him a pop icon. She
Yes.
took him from like nobody in the popular space really cared about him. Only like football guys cared about him and gals that love football, I guess. But yeah, he's in a different stratosphere now
I mean, I feel like
until they
he's
break
set.
up.
He's set now, like for a long time. A
I know.
long time.
I really wish that like uh I really have not put a lot of thought into this, but it would be badass if they just had like if they just got married and started just having kids and it just became like this cool love story. Like I just feel like everybody is betting on Taylor Swift breaking up with him and writing all these songs about him. But I feel like she's at the point in her life now where she'll probably like marry him. I would just love to see them get married. I don't know.
I mean,
just
that would be cute.
Be different.
It would be.
She always dates guys and breaks up and then writes diss songs about them. So I'm ready for something new. Okay. She's old enough.
I mean,
she's old enough to have like a public relationship with somebody and get married. And
hey, she can wear high heels with this guy. So I feel like that's a win right there. So
who knows? Maybe it's a match made in heaven. Sure seems like it.
Maybe it is.
Yeah.
But anyways, thank you so much, Derek, for chatting with me today on Venture with Celine. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, take